doing a death warp there doesn't take you to the entrance of the lens cave. It takes you all the way back to the previous entrance before that, which is really convenient.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I was kind of surprised at how quickly this went. You might be too if you've ever tried to get this trick.
For everyone in chat that tried to get this trick.
Yeah.
I think there's only one other person that tried this trick, and they're in the call right now.
Yeah, I'm not even in the chat.
Yeah, just look how fast this is.
Yeah, so I think maybe just watch and then we'll explain what happened afterwards.
There we go.
There we are. Human in first cycle on English. No SRM.
So as mentioned, it used the fact that we have a normal mask, a non-transformation mask, and we found a way to use that as Deku, which can just turn you human for some reason. I still don't know why they did that, but yeah, that's the mechanic. And the way that you use that item is a very clever combination of the state where you're hanging on a ledge and the state where you're climbing on a ladder. So if you're hanging on a ledge, then your C button's usability doesn't update. So normally if I were to equip something like Powder Keg as Human Link, it would like disable that button on my if I equip Powder Keg to C left, let's say, as human, it would sort of grey out that button and make it disabled, so I couldn't use it. Those button updates don't happen if you're hanging on a ledge. So we get something called ledge down A by hanging on a ledge and then being dunked into the water on one of those ice platforms. That was what that thing we were talking about being really fast to get was. Normally, previously when I've tried it, grabbing onto the ice platform, it takes a long time before you get dunked underwater by just the physics of the ice platform. So we do that, which preserves ledge state but allows Deku to walk around still. And then you climb on a ladder, which forces the Lens of Truth to be usable, so that's why we got the Lens of Truth. And then we get off the ladder. We've now got Lens of Truth usable, and ledge state means that we can't update our button usability, and that means that we can then put a mask over Lens and use it.
Yeah.
And while I was explaining that, a bunch of other stuff happened. So.
Yeah, I mean, we just did a Hess in time stop with a bunch of bomb techniques, just so that we don't lose too much time, because we're already in the final day and we still don't have Ocarina, so we can't just let time keep running all willy-nilly. So that's why we did that. But we got enough rupees to fill our wallet, and then we went to the bank. We did the bank clip to be able to get to the hidden owl, which is going to be useful for index warping soon. And this is a part that GMS did. That bomb hover up to this chest is amazing.
Yeah, so we're kind of in panic mode now because we've finally turned human, but it's so late. It's like day 3. So we're trying to use time stop as much as we can because the clock's still running really fast. We don't have Ocarina yet. So you're going to see like a lot of pulling out bombs, trying to time stop, just to prevent the clock from moving.
Which means we're going to need some help. That's why we get that fairy there. You can't just keep doing bomb time stop forever. We'll die. But thankfully there's some strategic help along the way.
Can you hear my cat?
No.
Aww.
So this is kind of a section maybe I can explain. That glitch we saw earlier to turn human, that was only found about 2 months ago. And we were kind of scrambling to figure out whether you can actually do this challenge now, finally. Because you'd think that maybe now that we can just turn human in first cycle, it's easy, like job done. It's, you just go and beat the dungeons now, get all the masks, but it's not that easy. So that's kind of what this challenge was all about, figuring out what do we do from this point forward. So yeah, that human first cycle was originally discovered by getting Keaton mask, using a powder keg from another file by me about 2 months ago, and then Exodus found the one you saw in this run. So 2 really cool, big, historic tricks found very, very close to each other. But yeah, the rest of this run is just figuring out what you do next to beat the game.
first we got to get this bottle. The bottle's going to be vital, and then once we have one real bottle,
Ruhe. 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 Hello, little bitch boy. Hello. Ja, big, oder? Ich habe direkt an meinen guten World of Warcraft-Freund Jonathan gedacht. Nämlich, weil ich bin ja ein Boomer und bin dann immer beim Kacken auf Facebook unterwegs. Ja, das ist von Facebook. Aus so einer World of Warcraft-Gruppe. Ja, das ist genau der Casual, oder der RP-Content, den du magst.
we're going to get rid of all the stuff that we don't need and put bottles in their places. So the special delivery, we got it along with the Keaton mask, but we don't need it for anything. So we'll put a bottle over that. And we don't need the Keaton mask anymore either, so we'll go ahead and put a bottle over that, and the lens as well. The delivery we'll do later, but these two we'll go ahead and do right now.
It's way harder to commentate these when it's task movement. I've realized everything happens so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we've got 2 bottles of spring water, and you might be able to guess what they're both for. But now we're coming into our other time locking thing that we need.
Okay, then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Possible.
It pains me to see my brethren reduced to such a state. There is nothing left for them now.
Das 20 Clean Run, da melde ich mich. Ja, aber I'm here for the Sabotage.
And so once we get this, then the run really starts. This is another part discovered and done by glitches and stuff. So you can explain this if you want.
I don't remember what happens here.
Oh, after we deposit the rupees, we got to get into the curiosity shop.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Oh, I don't know if I can explain that. I don't want to explain it before you see it.
Okay.
I'll try and explain it after you see it.
Okay, adult wallet's going to be important because of what's in the curiosity shop. That's the whole reason we got it. So now pay attention. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, we got to get in there quick because we're waiting on in-game time. We want to get in just when it turns nighttime, basically. So that was a really cool out-of-bounds clip. And just in time for nighttime here, so that we can buy the big bomb bag. The idea is to jump and fall so that one of those little small steps that you run up in that part of Clock Town becomes like a wall. If you're falling fast, then steps become walls. And then you can get boosted through like a small corner that's made between the actual wall and the step.
Now we put we put a bottle over our special delivery. We're selling the spring water a few times just to get a few more rupees because our bomb chews are empty now, but we need them, so we're gonna go buy some. So why?
Spoons drop there.
So now the question is, why did we have to do that? What's the whole point of waiting to get the big bomb bag? Why do we need so many explosives? Why are we going about this now instead of just going straight to dungeons? The main issue that was left, now that we can turn human, is getting the ocarina. And if you're thinking, oh, just use get item manipulation, all the known ways of get item manipulation require either the hookshot or the Zora mask. We can't get the Zora mask because we don't have the ocarina, we don't have the Song of Healing yet. And we can't get the Song of Healing without the ocarina, or something in our ocarina slot. And we can't get the hookshot because we can't get the bow, because we can't raise Woodfall without the ocarina, and we can't, we don't have Deku mask either. We don't have a Deku to shoot down the beehive, so we can't get the ocarina through get item manipulation. And without the ocarina, we can't get, or the hookshot, we can't get into Woodfall. We can't unfreeze Goat because we can't get the arrows. We can't enter Great Bay. So all these temples are locked to us, which means there's not really anything we can do there except for this temple. And that's why we need all those explosives. And that's what we're about to take care of right now.
So you might also be wondering, why can't you just go up to the top of the clock tower and get the ocarina? You can. The issue is you can't leave. So you could get the ocarina anytime. The problem is you want to leave.
Ofenkäse? Brezeln? Warum isst du kein Käse? Mehl. Die Stippet. Mit was isst du die Brezeln? Einfach nur Brezeln? Brezeln mit Marmelade, Bro. Okay. Ja. Für manche Sachen muss man einfach, auf manches muss man sich einfach einlassen beim Essen, das stimmt. Manche Combination. Der MLSW ist jetzt live. Naja, ich habe alle getrollt. Ich habe nämlich einen 20er angemeldet. Yep. Yep. Ich habe mal vergessen, mein Trinket zu drücken. Ja, nicht. Aber ich vergessen habe, mein Trinket zu drücken. Ja, der Pull ist geil. Ah, hier in Throne wurde ich gestern auch angemeckert, dass ich ja den Pull nicht spreaden darf. Weil das halt nicht geht. Will dann. Der Mage hat den Pull zerstört.
Sep. Shadow Blades. Shadow Dance. Countered. Success. Shadow Dance. Kick. Trinketed. Vanish. Shadow dance. Success. Countered. Countered. Revival. Vanish. Shadow dance. Shadow dance. Success. Kick. Countered. Trinketed. Countered. Shadow blades. Shadow dance. Success. Trinketed. Shadowy duel. Shadow blades. Countered. Countered. Quell. Invoke Yulon.
Ja, die Heal ist geliefert. Er hat halt nur 3,3k. Das ist ein crazy Gamer.
Shadow dance. Revival. Countered. 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 Success. Trinketed. Vanish.
Nee.
The Hunt. Metamorphosis. Lightning lasso. Shadow blades. Shadow dance. Wind shear. Demon kick. Grounding. Ascendance. Shadow dance. Healing tide.
I mean, soll ich Ethical Gameplay machen oder Rain of Fire drücken, so wie eben?
Vanish. Wind shear. Shadow dance. Metamorphosis. Trinketed. Wind shear. Countered. Demon kick. Kick. Grounding. Ascendance. Lightning lasso. The Hunt. Shadow dance. Shadowy duel.
I mean, wir haben ja schon
Shadow blades. Kick. Grounding. Trinketed. Ascendance. Demon kick.
Me got the good stuff, man. Don't be shy. You be careful, man.
The Hunt. Quell. Trinketed. The Hunt. Success. Lightning Lasso. Metamorphosis. Trinketed. Quell. Countered.
Bam!
Grounding. Quell. Wind shear. Success. Demon kick. Hex. Metamorphosis. Grounding. Countered. Countered. Quell. Hex. Demon kick. Healing tide. Ascendance. The Hunt. Lightning lasso. Metamorphosis. Quell. Countered. Cure. Demon kick. Ascendance. Grounding. Success. Wind shear. Metamorphosis. Counter. Lightning lasso. Shadowy duel.
Bam!
Trinketed. Metamorphosis. Wind shear. Trinketed. Success. Grounding kick. The Hunt. Countered. Quell. Trinketed.
1.
Ascendance. Hex. Wind shear. Lightning lasso. Metamorphosis. Countered. Demon kick. Quell. Grounding.
Simple.
The Hunt. Seth. Metamorphosis. Shadow blades. Shadow dance. Dispel. Trinketed. Shadow dance. Demon kick. Shadowy duel. Trinketed. Trinketed. Revival. Shadow Demon dance. Kick. Countered. Metamorphosis. Vanish. Invoke Yulon. Shadow Dance. Kick. Demon Kick. The Hunt. Shadow Blades. Kick. Demon Kick. Vanish. Shadow Dance. Metamorphosis. Countered. Kick. Countered. Demon Kick. Shadow Dance. Kick. Revival. Metamorphosis. Demon Kick. Countered. Metamorphosis. Countered. The Hunt. Vanish. Shadow Dance. Blades. Trinketed. Trinketed. Invoke Yulon. Dispel. Dispel. Demon Kick.
Ui. One.
Sep. Shadow Blades. Success. Quell. Shadow Dance. Trinketed.
Der Bastard.
Shadowy Duel. Revival. Trinketed. The Hunt. Demon Kick. Success. Metamorphosis. Countered. Invoke Yulon. Cure. Countered. Metamorphosis. Countered. Dispel.
Junge,
Trinketed.
der Mage macht halt nix. Sehr heftig.
Trinketed. Quell. Countered. Dispel. Metamorphosis. The Hunt. Demon Kick. Revival. Success.
Hier mal jetzt Ethical Gameplay. Cool.
Invoke Yulon. Metamorphosis. Shadowy Duel. Success.
Hack mit Boss spielen, das wird's gut.
Cure. Metamorphosis. Dispel. Trinketed. Countered.
Sure, we skip them. Bro. Ja, Junge, ich habe halt Glück, dass der Große weggesprungen ist, ne? Aber Glück, dass der weggesprungen ist. Bin halt getankt. Keine Ahnung. Please. I'm dying. Wo zieht ihr den Boss hin? Ah, mhm. Was? Ja. Ich bin aufgeregt. Ja. Mhm. Vor allem, ich bin rein und ich habe alle Casts instant abbekommen und bin erstmal gestorben. Ich mache jetzt nur noch Focus Damage. Der Mage macht halt nix. Bei dem ist halt Extinction Blast an erster Stelle. I don't think this is quite right. Extinction Blast gerade in dem Fall. Ja, aber
Yeah,
So,
and you'll see how
that-
we leave in a little bit. It's important that we were able to get into one temple, because getting into one temple is going to be necessary for that leaving, as we'll see. We're gonna have to get to a Y value of about 1846, and our starting Y value is negative 500 something. So that's why we're gonna need a whole lot of explosives. We couldn't have done this without the big bomb bag, and that's why it was a time limiting item. It's not enough to just get the mask and get turn human in time. You then have to get to the big bomb bag in time. But
Yeah,
for
and
this
then
next part, sorry.
and then blast mask also wouldn't have been an option because you could only do that on day 1, which you wouldn't have been able to get human yet.
Yeah, and also it's
Yeah.
way too slow.
Yeah.
Thankfully for this part, we can use this geometry, and while we're doing all these hops, we can have it in time stop, so at least there's that.
This is why the run's on English, by the way, for what we're about to do. It won't work on Japanese because we rely on there being switches on the temple side. That's one of the changes. They added those to the English version.
And now that we're at the top of this thing, the rest of this is just going to be a bunch of hovering. We're going to be using nearly all of our explosives to get to the height we need. In the last Lotad, Kita went and killed all the Redeads. We didn't have time to do that in this one, which means coming up here, you're going to see a mega flip that actually loses a fair amount of height, not too much, but that mega flip is intended, just this one right here, is intended just to get past the area where the Redead will stop us.
Oh yeah, because Redeads, when they try. Try to freeze you, they don't check for height, right? And so they can freeze you even if you're really high above or below them.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, like, I set that up and I forgot to explain why I killed the
Yeah,
Redead.
I just remembered that we never went over that last time.
Getting close here. We're gonna have to start turning a little bit, adjusting our angle. But
See,
almost
you
there.
can see that we use like almost all of our explosives right now, and that's why we had to go and get the big bomb bag. We could have just got the normal bomb bag from the bomb shop, but instead we had to go into the curiosity shop to buy the bigger one. This is why. You just need to be so ridiculously high in the air.
And as explained already, we couldn't save the old lady because that was the first night and we weren't human yet. Just enough time to barely get to the switch before the water
Nice.
hits.
That's why English only, that switch.
Alright, so no bow. We've got a few explosives, but it's going to be hard to maneuver through this dungeon with just the 3 bombs that we have. So we're going to do this. This is the reason we got the...
Oh my
magic
god.
ring.
And the other
Yeah,
one.
we don't.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't leave. We don't have Song of Soaring or anything, or an ocarina to play it with.
We have Song of Soaring, just not the ocarina.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, and Hidden Owl hasn't been set up, right?
Yeah, Hidden Owl has.
Yeah.
The issue is not being able to leave
Oh,
and come back.
oh
It's
right,
that
right,
we
right. It
can flip
was.
it
Never
again.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ich
yeah,
schreibe
sorry.
Chill,
If you
please,
left and
bolstering. Weißt du, was er schreibt? Darkness, Bro. Ich bin so stupid.
What mongrels dare intrude here? Look alive, my brothers! A feast for the one that brings me their heads!
back, you'd have
Ah,
to flip
okay,
the dungeon
we go
again,
big.
which obviously we don't want to do.
Yeah, so there's a bomb chute chest up there.
Ah,
Yep, and a bomb. There's a
Okay.
bomb in a pot up there too. So we
Epic
got 5 more
gameplay.
bombs, 10 more bomb chews.
Nice.
We actually used the Song of Soaring to get up here the first time. To Sword of the Owl.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right, so now we have enough explosives to go through. We're cutting it close on something important here, but thankfully we won't. It's going to be just as we're about to start a hover.
Ja, wir spielen halt einfach die
Let's see what happens.
Giga-Chat-Puls.
Right. Before that, we want to store a song. The only song we have, so we got to use this section here. Yeah, so that slope is enough for us to use the bomb ocarina items. Alright, this cutscene hits just before we start our hover into the loading zone, the boss loading zone, so that timing worked out great too.
Yeah, so this
Foreshadowed this would happen.
yeah, this cutscene happens no matter where you are on first cycle. Oh, we should also probably talk about storing a song. Yeah, so when you played the ocarina falling into a void there, if you play a song there, the song doesn't complete, but if you pull up a text box, it'll pull up the text box of whatever song you played and activate it. And that can usually be done through the pause menu.
Yeah. We're not going to do it that way though. Also, how are we going to beat Twin Mold? We have no bow, we have a few bombs, we don't want to take too much time here.
The part of chat that assumed that you need arrows for Twin Mold is in shambles right now.
Yeah, so we're going to do it this way. We're not going to use up much time, and it's in-game time, that is, and it's fairly efficient. And we'll use Tattle's text to bring up this, and now time has stopped. As long as this text box is up, it stopped. So thankfully that's how we save a lot of the time that would have been passing.
So stick ISG for Twin Mold.
Yeah, each one hurts as much as an arrow.
How painful was this to do?
It was fun. I actually enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, you got it really quick as well. I remember hearing when you got to this section, I was like, oh, this is going to take a while. And then you were done pretty quick.
Yeah,
Actually, admittedly, I thought that you were going to use bombs. You didn't reveal to us how you did this section straight away.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have enough bombs. I used one at the beginning of this. The same one that I got ISG with. I used it on the green one. Red needs 3 more hits right now. Green needs 8. So we'll just Oh, and also when one of them dies, that cancels your ISG because the cutscene plays. So now red has 1 hit left, and I don't want to kill it yet. So I'm gonna bring green down to very low health before I kill the red one.
It's actually blue.
Is it?
Sorry to find out this way.
Oh, I always called it green.
It's blue because of fire and ice arrows that are each weak to their opposite one.
Oh. Well, I'm just gonna call it green. I'm too used to it. I can't
You should.
do that. Does it really look blue, or is it just because of the arrows that you say that?
Wie kann man
blue.
das?
Okay.
Wie man diesen Bus so absichtlich an die Wand fahren will. Stimmt. Okay. Ei, 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 ei. Mhm. Ja, also, hui, hui. Mhm.
Trust me. Would I lie? I'm either lying or telling the truth, after all.
Alright, so green is down to 4 health, so we can kill the red. The stick doesn't normally do 4 health unless you do a jump slash. We haven't been doing jump slash because, first of all, it would break the stick, and second, we would cancel this text box. But now, neither of those things matters.
There's a fun fact I've been meaning to point out. The bomb count is like flashing different colors. And only the like true ascended viewer knows why. And that's because when the Tattle C up is like going back and forth, that's what makes the color change. So that's been happening all throughout the run.
Yeah, so any room where we have that we spend more than 30 seconds in, since we don't have the ocarina, we're still getting that Tattle C up.
And that ammo count thing, that fun fact, that's first cycle only. That happens in normal gameplay with like if you get Deku Nuts, you'll see it changes to like the green color when Tattle's out.
I only ever noticed that
Wann
when
ist
playing on
Boost 7 oder
KZ.
was?
I initially thought it was just a KZ thing. I didn't realize it was a vanilla function.
Yep.
Hallo?
Oddities viewers know. Oddities
Boost
of
7
Terminal.
oder was?
Shoutouts to the 10.
Jo.
People that know about that.
I know about that. I watched that back in the day.
I still watch that. Anyone else watching in 2024? It's a good practice to go and watch old glitch videos, I think.
That one actually might be an anonymous tipster one of the anonymous tipster posts.
I think I've seen them a long time ago, but I don't remember much. Also, Kita mentioned earlier that we can get the ocarina from the clock tower, but we can't escape. This song is essential to how we're going to escape. That's why it's so important that we were able to get into.
We consider